Shorty wanna blow me, then bro me. She told me that I gotta keep it low key. Somebody got a cuff like the police. That's why she always acting like the homie. Shorty wanna blow me, then bro me. She told me that I gotta keep it low key. Somebody got a cuff like the police. So she come around acting like the homie. To it. Look, no introductions, no interruptions. When I roll into functions, just know that it's tucked in, like I wore a tuxin. Say hello to Justin for making something out of nothing. Mama told me I'm a star, them haters said I wasn't. Now I'm looking at a muggin' from a V-dozen shrugging. Feeling like McLovin, I'm becoming a conundrum. These dum-dums forgot where I come from. There's nothing that we run from. BK, niggas know the status. Got like 2 spots in the top 3 rappers. This Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
You could low-key talk a lot of these kids who we see going through the Rico, and I'm talking about rappers. We see them going through Rico charges left, right, and center. You could
he did
help them.
He did. He talked to
He did. Y'all not.
We went to
it's
jail
in the book. Can't explain it.
How does it feel when they reject your advice? When they decide
I don't think they reject my advice. They actually respect me. But what I'm saying to you is I was the first Rico case. I was the first
That's what I was getting to.
I was running around New York like we still selling drugs, even though we rap. We coming in the club, we smacking the shit out of all the kingpins. We did, like literally a rapper putting his foot up the kingpin's ass in the middle of the club.
Why, Joe?
Huh?
Why, Joe?
Because I don't know why. We were legit, but we still moved like the mob, nigga, like, right? And so one day, I got a friend. He's a high-ranking cop. I'm at a Knick game, and the nigga standing in the thing, and I see him. He looked confused, and I walked up out, and he was like, "What's up?" He was like, "Yo, what's up?" And I said, "What's wrong, man? Something wrong?" He was like, he said, "Yo, Joe, what do you like other than New York?" I said, "Man, I love Miami." He said, "Go now." I said, "What?" He said, "I just had a meeting. They got you like you John Gotti. They got Pistol, Opie, this. I said, but what? We chilling.
What year?
We all chilling.
What year is it?
Can't tell you the year because it's too much. But he said, they got you up there like this. And then he starts breaking down the crew. He's like, this guy came home from murder. This guy came home from murder. This guy just beat a murder. This. You guys are like a volcano ready to erupt. And boy, they waiting. And I went home and packed that van up with my wife. I said, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. We go to Miami. And we became Catholic schoolboys down in Miami. Very nice, no arguments, trouble with nobody. You let a cop in New York tell it, and you let a cop in Miami tell it, they'll be like, yo, Joe's the Valley Victorian. He's the greatest guy at Miami. He wears silk suits every day. He's nice. Over here, the niggas was on my ass. So I skated out of that. I was already on that chopping block. You know, the kid, Bobby Schmurda, he really technically wasn't even a criminal. I know the cop that locked him up. He wasn't really a criminal. He was just cool with his mans. He started popping. Them niggas were still in the street wilding. He trying to keep it real with them. They in the studio. The cop comes in and starts selling guns. He's like, yo, get this out of here. When he goes back, he sees a camouflage gun. I believe. This is from what I heard. He purchased the gun. Now he's in the Rico.
One time.
This man was when you talk about this, look, it's so diabolical that they learned how to just, the most important thing in life is time. Is health and time. You can't get it back. So when you get locked up, they take your youth. You can't compete. You can't do nothing. That kid would have probably been a billionaire right now. When he had them hit records, them 2 hit records, he was on fire. He don't go to jail for 7 years. He's filthy rich right now. You Know what I'm saying? So they took that from him. You think they don't, because you young. Y'all go do these 7 years, these 6 years, but they took that from you. And now he hasn't been able to catch that same steam.
You can tell by the
So how
records
do you-
he put out.
So how do you balance it, Joe? Because on one hand, you got the Bobby Schmurdas who you want to stay out the streets, but they doing things because they feel like they need to. And then you got the P&B Rocks, the Pop Smoke, who's like, damn, I wish you had it on you, or I wish you did more. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna tell
you
you
a target on one hand, but then
smartest
you're not
thing.
trying to be targeted by the police.
You gotta go legit and get yourself a real off-duty cop to do your security. Because right now, if you got your man got the hammer, right? It pops off, he shoots up the place. Hoffa did it. It's what it is. They might skip. They most likely gonna skip over all these niggas and throw you on the pick snooze. Yo, Hoffa rapper, this. That's how this shit works.
That's how it
true.
works.
And so it's like you better off getting yourself some real security. So if they pop off, all they got to do is sign some paperwork. See, 50 Cent taught us that, not trying to throw shots at 50.
Chill.
But you could not do nothing to him because he had that real security.
Right.
So, you know, he taught us that. He taught me that. When I, you know, one day I finally saw them, I was like, oh, they moving like that? Like, we got to chill. You ain't shooting it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, go legit. Like, one thing I did was I sold a lot of drugs, but when I got my record deal, I never sold drugs again. I never robbed nobody. I did no crimes. It's like a Cinderella story because I knew this is my only way out. And I knew, yo, don't fuck this up. A lot of times I wanted to fuck this up. Like the hip-hop shit, there was a lot of guys out here fronting like they was tough. I was ready to smash everybody. Like easily, like smash them all. The New York Suge Knight of the shit. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
I could have did that in 1 second. And I was just like, be a nice guy, you know, this, that. We got to get, because what you don't understand is that, so when you see now in hip hop, right, maybe you could allude to this or you could talk about it. What you see now, you see all these nice guys winning. These niggas are nice guys. You understand? But that was the plan because they was tired of dealing with Alir's uncle. They was tired of dealing with Jimmy Henchman. They was tired of dealing with niggas running up in there, you know, where's my money? I'll burn this shit down. So I had to tone my shit all the way down.
Was there an advantage to that?
What do you mean?
When you look at some of the guys that you talking about.
Everybody I mentioned went to jail for 50,000 years. That wasn't it.
Right, but the success, okay, you look at somebody like Suge Knight. If you just remove the bullshit, you're looking at him as a businessman.
Right. Very smart man.
Right.
Very smart businessman.
That's a threat.
Not
to
even
some
just
people.
like that. The threat of
You
him
dig what
was
I'm
that
saying?
he was, you know, he was dangerous.
Right.
Not only that, his band of thieves, they was letting it go out there. And so what happens is you go out there, Hoffa, the new talk show, we're gonna give you the award. You're coming out there, and they letting niggas in the back door. Compton, Inglewood, Watts, they letting them in. So you like, yo, I thought I was going to award show. This shit crazy in here. Like, they got the niggas with the fucking braids down. You know, the niggas you don't niggas, you like, yo, niggas got the burners. A big homie, I got the burner in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You over there with a bow tie trying to win the that shit real. Niggas slipping niggas in through the back door. This is very dangerous, man. I tell you, I told you last time I was there, I never forget. I was at a restaurant. It was an award show. Because that's how you always get you in LA.
Right.
If you want an award, you got to go out there. And that's where it gets, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's when
And
they
so
show out.
I was in a restaurant one time, and it was the loudest. Everybody was in there. Every rapper, everybody you could think of, every music exec. Next thing I knew, it was like, niggas just running all over and shit like that, right? And said, I just turned around and Suge Knight having dinner with somebody. He came in, the whole fucking restaurant cleared out.
Yo.
And niggas be scared to admit that they were scared of this nigga. It was us and him. Like, yo, what's up, Suge? Yo, yeah, what's going on?
But do you
guys?
feel like the let's call it the gangster element kind of kept certain things away that's really prevalent right now.
Yeah.
Any type of agenda.
But it's because they don't want to deal with guys like that. So
Right.
you got a guy like Kanye West, who's super talented, came in with the backpack, snuck all the backpack niggas in through the back door. Know what I'm saying? And now we like dealing with these guys. These guys ain't threatening my wife. Like Fat Joe, when I was on Atlantic Records, they put up bulletproof. They had cops and bulletproof. When they didn't know how to tell me, yo, we're dropping you. Niggas threw the metal, the bulletproof, the cop, niggas was like, oh my God. There's an infamous story when they interviewed 50 at his prime when he was wilding. He said he met with Craig Cameron. He was like, yo, you know y'all got Fat Joe. Because they was like, yo, you might be too wild. He was like, you know you have Fat Joe signed here? Them niggas threw up the metal detectors, the bulletproof, the cop, everything. You know, like, okay, you want to leave? Okay, like, this shit. And so, you know, they didn't want to deal with that. They'd rather deal with some nice guys.
Right. But do you feel like once they kind of started moving those guys out of position?
Yes, you're correct.
There was another
all
element
the weird
that
shit came in. All this shit we dealing with the residue of that.
Right.
We're dealing with, you know.
Remove the gangsters, you get the weird. The weird.
Let me tell you something.
Philly, BEATZ.
I mean, y'all hearing what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Take a lot for a nigga to get inspired, man. So much bullshit out the day, man. So much bubble gum. You know what I'm saying? I be having to get the urge to get in this bitch, man. You know
Sometimes you gotta let that thing ride, man. You know what I mean? Rushing this shit.
like waking up sluggish from a long night, had to go to the gym. I still get it in, get the reps.
Yeah. Rolling woods in my neck to keep it echoing. And my ethic is catch a movie, kill the editor, bully the bullies, prey on the predator, smoke that premium. Niggas ain't regular, get it and whipping it, flip it, accelerate. Lecture sliding through in the Tesla, handle the rock like the professor. Felt the pressure for the lesser, everything coming together. So relentless, more endeavors, hustling more than ever. Better get yours together, fucking them whores together. Catching you and your boys together. Good connection with God, put you and the Lord together. Heaven gates, nigga.